Hi guys, welcome back to the Pride of Villa. So football is finally back after watching the absolute disgrace of even the games that have been on. Obviously the Italy and Germany game. Just did not enjoy any of it at all, even though we actually scored some goals for once. I'm just glad that no Villa players were in it, which, in my opinion, and I've said it online, Mings deserves the call up instead of Maguire by a long shot, by an absolute long shot. I'm not even going to talk about it, it's pissing me off now. But yeah, if you're going to stick around, please subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you could, please subscribe. And yeah, let's just get straight into the video. So as I said then, football is back and we are kicking off with Leeds versus Aston Villa on Sunday. I'm not too sure what time it is, but I'm just happy it's back. I just cannot wait for it. I think it's a game that we should be taking something from. As I said in the past, it is that sort of, Southampton, Leeds and Nottingham. I thought Southampton would pose the biggest threat, but they did not do nothing, so it has to be Leeds at this point. I'm going to do something now, which I haven't done before, because I just cannot stand Leeds. Fair play to them. I thought, they'd have a really bad start. They'd already been in a relegation battle. They haven't really got anything really going for them, but they've just turned it all around. I thought, obviously Bielsa's an outstanding manager, but Jesse Marsh, I think that you can still say, like, he's nothing like Bielsa, is he? But he knows what he's doing. I mean, I think that result against Chelsea, I think it was a 3-0 win over Chelsea, really stood out to me. But it's going to be a challenge for Villa. It's going to be a challenge. Obviously, last season when we went to Ellen Road, we won 3-0, and that was just... It was just amazing, man. It was just a beautiful game. Obviously, just before that at Villa Park, it was a 3-3 draw. Should Villa have won? I think from the second half performance, and I think from sort of the end of the first half, it's probably a fair result at the end of that. I thought Leeds, just stuck into the game, fair play as one. But, at Ellen Road, we were just dominant, man. We were just all over them. I think I remember Tyrone Mings being targeted by the Leeds fans, as they do. And, he pops up with an assist. Would have loved him to get a goal that night. I think Coutinho, Chambers and Matty Cash got a goal that night. And it was just a beautiful win, man. I mean, the football was sexy and everything. But, coming into this game, it's a different picture because they've got some new talent. Obviously, they've got Rocker. Aronson's one that they've signed as well. I'm not too familiar with the new team now, but I just know that they've got a good structure now. I'm not saying they're going to get relegated, and I'm not saying top 10. I think they'll be probably like 13th, maybe 12th, something like that. But I think they're going to be safe this season, which is, at the end of that, I think it is what it is. But it is what it is. But coming into this game, I'm going to say Martinez to be in goal. Back four, obviously has to change because we have 2 injuries at the back four. Matty Cash, I don't think he's going to make it to this game, to be fair. And I don't think, obviously, Lucas Digne will make it to this one. So it looks like we're going to have Ludwig as left back. Mings, obviously. I'd like Chambers to start. I think he should be starting. I still don't understand the concept behind that. I don't know how he's not starting over the Konza, in my opinion. But I think out of them two, Gerald will pick Konza any day. Don't know why. And then obviously got Ashley Young, who has not put a foot wrong this season. For 37 years old. What a lad. And then in midfield, personally, I want to go Dendonka, Louise and Ramsey. But something in my mind saying that he's going to go Louise, McGinn and Ramsey. But I want to see what Dendonka can bring to the table. Obviously, he's only sort of had like 10 minutes under us. And we were at the game against Southampton. I can't say he did much because we didn't really have that much time to do anything for us. So I can't really criticise him over anything. And then front three. This might surprise a few people because obviously I've had a lot to say about this player. But from the last game, I thought he was, quite good. I'm going to start Coutinho. And then I'm going to go Danny Ings and I'm going to go Watkins. So yeah, obviously Coutinho gets a start for me. I thought, obviously being left out of that Brazilian squad and then sort of being left out of the Villa squad, I think that's motivating me at the minute. So I'll start for this. As much as I want Buendia to start, I think Coutinho definitely deserves it. See what he can bring to the table. Hopefully he can pop it with another goal. Another sensational goal. And obviously I'm putting Danny Ings in for Leon Bailey. Not that Bailey's done anything wrong. It's just I think he was a little bit quiet last game. And to be fair, he was quiet against Man City. Even though he did pop up with a goal, he was still fairly quiet. But there's no doubt in my mind he will come off the bench because obviously there's 5 sub rule, and obviously Cameron Archer, someone else who deserves a few minutes. I just don't get it. But yeah, that is my starting 11. But saying that, I want Ollie Watkins to pop up with a goal as well. I mean, he's just done an interview saying, about his season so far. I think he's had a good season. He's just, you can tell he's a team man. He's a team player. But I think it is fair to say he's a bit more selfish. In the first season with us, obviously he got about 16 goals. That's because he was selfish, and he needs to go back to that. And when he goes back to that, he can be very ruthless, in my opinion. So yeah, that is my starting 11. If I had to go for a score prediction, I think as of right now, I'm leaning towards a 2-2. Goals coming from Coutinho and Watkins. But I think we could just about do it. Something's telling me, obviously, their last game was against Brentford. It was like 5-2 loss. But that was a month ago, so they've had a month in training time. And we've had around, was it 2 weeks or so? But my prediction for this one's going to be 3-2 Villa. I think it will be Watkins, Coutinho, and yeah, I'll go Danny Ings. I think Danny Ings will pop up with a goal, and hopefully we can get the win. My thoughts on Gerald right now, I'm still saying the same. I'm going to give him some time because fair play to him. He's got 4 points from the last 2 games. Very hard games, in my opinion. Even though Southampton didn't pose much of a threat barely, we've gone against Man City and Southampton. Southampton's obviously got a defensive team. And yeah, we got the clean sheet out of it. So hopefully we can go to Leeds, get something out of it, and go into that Nottingham game with some confidence. Because obviously Nottingham are a weird one as well. They're not getting the results, but you got to see their team sheet. They've got some outstanding players. It's just they need to gel in a bit. But yeah, that is going to be my preview for this game. Hopefully we can come out with a win. Yeah, I am backing Gerrard at the moment, but if anything bad happens, you know what I'm going to do. But yeah, up the Villa, or the Pride Villa. We'll see you in the next video.